Welcome. Today, I will introduce my new modification, the Minebikes Mod. As the name suggests, this mod adds several new motorcycles and supplies for them, such as keys, tie rods, fuel cans, and more. To start creating new motorcycles, you first need to craft a motorcycle crafting table. This table consists of two parts, the upper and lower sections. To use it, place the upper part above the lower part. By right-clicking on the upper part of the table, the crafting table menu will appear. Here, you can create all the items added by the mod. To make it easier for the player to find the items they want to craft, the table has categories. You can change categories using the arrows at the top. The arrows below are used to browse through items in the selected category. If you want to craft an item that interests you, select it and then hover over it with your mouse. This will show you the materials you need to prepare to make it. Then, place these materials into the slots in the top right corner and click the craft button. Before you craft any motorcycle, make sure you have gasoline, as you won't get far without it. To make gasoline, use the mechanics table to create a refinery and a fuel canister, then set them up. If you find it useful for any reason, you can climb the ladder to the top of the refinery. If you want to disassemble the refinery and put it back into your inventory, click on it with a wrench while holding the Shift key. To start producing gasoline with the refinery, prepare some coal and a few buckets of water. Then, open the refinery menu and pour the buckets of water into the tank and place the coal in the slots on the left side. Once you've done this, the refinery will automatically process these materials into gasoline. You don't need to monitor it. Simply come back after some time and fill the canister with the freshly produced gasoline. Now, place one of the four motorcycles and refuel it to ensure that gasoline is actually in the tank. To check the fuel gauge, get on the motorcycle. Just gasoline alone won't suffice to ride motorcycles. The second and final essential item is the spark plug. Without it, you won't be able to start the engine. In the mod, there are 4 types of spark plugs. They differ in price, required materials, and the number of uses. Just like with the refinery, you can disassemble the motorcycle back into your inventory using a wrench while holding the Shift key. The motorcycle's HP, the amount of its gasoline, and the spark plug inside will be preserved, so you can assemble and disassemble the motorcycle without worry. Now, I'll explain how to repair a motorcycle in case of damage and how to remove the spark plug if, for example, we want to install a better one. Removing the spark plug is very simple. Just take a screwdriver and right-click on the motorcycle. You should repair the motorcycle when it starts emitting fire. The motorcycle can be damaged by shooting at it or detonating it. Every motorcycle in the mod is repaired in the same way. Prepare a wrench, the same wrench used to disassemble the motorcycle back into your inventory, and right-click on the damaged motorcycle while having iron ingots in your inventory. Remember to turn off the engine before repairing. After this operation, the motorcycle is ready for use again, and you can continue riding it. You can paint each motorcycle with paint. You have several paint options, which, like everything else, you create at the mechanics table. To repaint the motorcycle, simply click on it with the paint. If you want to protect your motorcycle from theft, you can assign an ignition key to it. To assign an ignition key to the motorcycle, first, you need to set a password for the motorcycle using the laptop. Right-click while holding the laptop and enter a password. Now, when you try to start the engine, you'll receive a message indicating the need for an ignition key. To assign the key to the motorcycle, connect the laptop to the motorcycle again and assign the previously crafted ignition key to it. This way, you don't have to keep track of the physical key. You just need to remember the password. If you lose the key, simply make a new one and assign it to the motorcycle in the same way. Additionally, with this method, one key can fit any other motorcycle as long as it has the same password. As an interesting fact, I'll add that the laptop and key also work in my other modifications like MCPF Mod or MCPF-BF Mod. It's also worth noting that the new motorcycles have functioning lights that you can turn on using the Z key. The last thing worth mentioning is that motorcycles can bounce. Each motorcycle can bounce higher or lower depending on its speed. That's all for this video. I hope the new motorcycles will enhance your gaming experience. Thank you for watching, and best regards.